Alright, welcome back to part 2 of how to get from 0 to 100,000 plat or whatever kind of number you're trying to get to. And I'm going to be talking about mods. Last video I was just talking about prime parts and all that good stuff, but this time I'm going to be talking about mods, but specifically corrupted mods. Now, the only way you could get corrupted mods, which is a really good thing, it's only one place you could go to, is that you could go into the derelict. You need to run either one of 4 keys. You got the decaying, you got the hobbled, you got the bleed, and you have the extinguish. Once you have those, get a squad of 4, including yourself. Go into the vaults, go in there, and you have a potential chance of getting any kind of corrupted mod that is in the drop table. But more so than not, when people do vault runs, they're looking for one of 6 mods that can be potentially acquired from doing these vault runs. You have Blind Rage, Narrow-Minded, Transient Fortitude, Heavy Cal, Overextended, and Fleeting Expertise. The reason why I named those mods is because those are the corrupted mods that are most sought out when it comes to the trade chat. When people trying to get a specific mod, they want one of those 6, including nowadays people want to have a Blind Rage, Narrow-Minded, but in my opinion Overextended, I've seen that so much more, because Overextended, as far as with corrupt mods, is one of the hardest, if not the hardest mod to get in the vaults, because you rarely see it. You will get a whole bunch of heavy cows and Blind Rage, Transient Fortitude in there, more so than Overextended. And I was just doing a number of runs with a group of people, and if you want to know the recent mods that you have acquired beforehand, just go to your recent tabs right there and you can see the mods for yourself. 6 hollow points, 5 vicious spreads, 4 heavy cows, 7 critical decelerations, 12 spoil strikes, a Transient Fortitude. You see where I'm going with this. And on top of that, people want Narrow-Minded to boot. So there are a lot of good mods as far as in the vaults, but those 6 are the most sought out ones. Now, as far as with the price range for these mods, it still varies, because again, it's an open trade chat. But since with corrupted mods, which I like, you cannot transmutate these, so the only way you could get them is through the vaults, or you get them in trade chat. So technically what I like to do, if you have spares, as I see I have a spare of a whole bunch of heavy cows, I could just say want to sell heavy cow. You just put that in there, and you could say price range of 20 plat to at least 30, because again, heavy cal is one of those corrupted mods that gives damage, but the downside is that it takes away your accuracy, 55. So you're talking about more than half of your accuracy will be crippled depending on the weapon, and so on and so forth. As you see, he wants a Blind Rage. That just pretty much validates what I've been saying as far as with these corrupt mods. Heavy cal, Blind Rage, Narrow-Minded, Transient, Overextended, and Fleeting Expertise. Those are the ones that are going to be sought out a lot when it comes to the trade chat if people are trying to get corrupted mods. Heavy cal is probably like on the neutral side, because again, people like damage, but there are others that favor their accuracy. They don't want to miss that extra bullet or 2 when it comes to killing enemies, unless you're really up close to the guy. So you have to play with that at some period of time. But normally when it comes to these corrupted mods, I would put my mod that I want to sell, and then I would rather just go back into the derelict, see if I could try and get another mod or something. Now, if it comes down to an issue of trying to find like a squad to try to run these, it shouldn't take you that long, because there's a lot of people that want to do vault runs. So you could just go and just say hosting vault runs, put that in there, and then if people hit you up, fine, just invite them. but there are others that be doing vault runs themselves as far as hosting them. So if you see one, just jump in there. If they have a key or whatever, see, like this dude, he's actually doing one right now. I'm gonna see if I can actually jump in there. This is what he said. He said, hosting derelict vault run, need one more. I got a decaying key on, so should in case he invites me or something, I have a key ready. So he invites me right there. And vault runs, like I said, it's not even hard. Just have a key equipped. When everyone has a key on them, they can just do what they want. So what you call it? Let me mute these guys. So I got a decaying on. Both of them have a bleeding. One of them has to change to decay, not a decay, but at least a hobble. So I'm just gonna wait on them, see if they could switch up or do whatever. I think someone, yeah, he said I'll equip different one then. So I'll just go wait for him to switch up. But more times than not, when it comes to these runs, people want a specific mod. Now see, with me, I tend to have an open mind when it comes to this, because there's so many mods as far as with the vaults that you could potentially get, like Hollow Point. There's another one, Creeping Bullseye. You have another one that's Hollow Point, Spoil Strike, Critical Deceleration. There's so much mods in the vaults that it's like, man. And all of them are rare, which is good, but there are specific ones that people want because they're trying to make their own builds, make their builds stronger. Whether it's putting in a blind rage, or for duration, have a narrow-minded strength, another one for transient fortitude, but decrease the duration so they could mix and match with narrow-minded. There's so much different options, so many different ways that they want to build. So that's why they want a specific corrupted mod. But having that mindset is good, but at the same time, when it comes to the vaults, there's so many corrupted mods in there that is gonna be a slim chance that you're gonna get the mod that you want. So I just tend to have an open mind when it comes to these kind of things. So as far as with missions, it really doesn't matter. It comes down to preference. People like doing capture because all you gotta do is capture the target, boom, and that's it. And then after that, you could just look around, see if you can find the vault. Or people just want to do straight exterminate, kill everybody while you're looking for the vault. You don't have to worry about capturing the target. So it depends on what you actually want to do as far as with the game mode. Whoever has whatever key, that doesn't matter. As long as everyone has a different key, guarantee you'll unlock it, get the stuff and whatnot. See, I already just found it right here. Which one's this? This is decaying. That's my key. So I'm just gonna open it right here. And see, that's how it looks. See, quick. Usually I like to go that way anyway because they like to surprise you by putting the vault right at the start. So it's a good idea not to run straight forward, but to veer right, because it's potentially the vault could be right behind you and you would never know. So rather just go and do that. So since I have the the vaulted mod on me anyway, all I do is get this dude and be on my way. Let's keep smacking him with this. That should just finish him off right there. Put that to protect him so no one can actually shoot at my guy. Kill this infested that was trying to run up and shit. And then after that, you just go about your way. Just extract. Plain and simple. Easy. I already got the shit, so all we gotta do is leave. There's really nothing to this as far as with vault runs. But as far as getting corrupted mods, I would rather just have an open mind, get anything. Don't have this mindset of, oh, I need to just get this. Because anything could drop from doing these vault runs. Like I said, I don't know what mod I'm holding. I really don't. It could be Overextended, it could be Fleeting Expertise, it could be anything. But just the fact that I have it gives us a chance of whatever that it is, we'll be able to get it. So just waiting on Soul Lands, and we'll see what we get out of this. So as I said, this is quick. If it was Exterminate, it would be a little bit longer, but that's why I say based on preference. Capture is better because you could find the vaults while trying to go after the dude, and once you do that, boom, leave. So I'm just gonna be waiting. Just gotta wait on him so we can get to extraction. I'm already here, just waiting for him. So Just gotta finish this. I don't know what the hell he's actually looking for, but again, we could have been done a long time ago. But it seemed like he has his own prerogative. But it's about to be over anyway. So, just waiting for the timer to go out and stuff, and we'll see what we get out of this. See, as I said, fleeting expertise. So let's just talk about it. Like I said, it could have been heavy cal, it could have been transient fortitude, blind rate, it could have been anything. It really doesn't matter. But since it's fleeting expertise, that's actually good, because I could just sell that unranked, or I could just sell a maxed out one that I have. So that's actually really good that I got a fleeting expertise during that run, the first run during this, you know, session that I'm talking about as far as with corrupted mods. So that's actually really good. So we could actually do it again, or if the guy wants to leave, if this guy wants to leave, you know, it's fine. It really doesn't matter. So just got fleeting expertise right there. I could go back in there. I could just host or wait for someone to host and stuff, so I could just put it back in there, hosting vault runs, and look to see if anybody else is hosting it, and then I could just jump in there and we'll just do this again. But also, while you're doing these vault runs, I've noticed that people don't plan beforehand. Since I'm using a decay key, I know I have 5 of these, but normally what I would do, build every key so that you could prepare yourself for not just the initial runs that you do, but for future runs, so that you will always be ready to have a key on you, should in case someone doesn't have this key, be like, alright, I'll use this key, you use the one that you have, and all that stuff. You gotta be prepared, you gotta be aware of the situation. So I'm just gonna go and do that. I'll see if anybody wants to hop in on this. Okay, Roach Life wants to come in here. Out of this, I'm just gonna put it in here again. This time I'm gonna say 2 spots left, just to let them know that I actually have a person in here. So like I said, there's actually nothing to it when it comes to these runs. Just gonna mute that guy, because again, he just, I don't know if he yarned or coughed. So I'm just gonna keep it like that. And when it comes to these vault runs, don't have this mindset like, oh, I'm trying to invite this other dude, he ain't joining, let's just do a 3-man. You're running that risk of not getting the vault as far as trying to open it, because let's say a person doesn't have a hobble and it's just the 3 of you. 3 of you guys could have the key, but when you go to the vault, it said it needs a hobble. You're like, damn, can't open it. So that run is a straight up wash. Alright, so this is normally what I'd be doing too. If someone says 1 free space for vault run, I'm just gonna jump in here and stuff, because people tend to do it to me anyway. When it comes to they having a squad anyway, they're trying to link up. So that's what I'm just gonna do right now. I'm gonna disband that guy. He could go somewhere else. I'm just gonna jump into this because again, he has everybody. Decaying and bleed. See, now see, for me right now, everyone has their key, but again, I'm gonna switch to extinguished. I think that's what I need. I just need extinguished, so I have 9 of those. Is it extinguished I need, or if it's bleed? Let me see. Okay, it's extinguished. So, as I said, just switch. That's all I do. Did the switch, did it mad quick. So now we're ready to go. So I'm just gonna go and start that up. I don't know when they're gonna try to start it, but yeah, there he goes. So we all ready up, ready to go. I need to build more exterminate keys, because as you saw when I went to it, it actually has it locked. So if you don't have a key for either exterminate or capture, just build one and stuff. But more times than not, the person that is hosting will start it up anyway, so you don't need to worry about that. So I'm just gonna do one more run here, and I'm pretty much gonna call it right there, guys. But there's nothing really to it when it comes to these runs, trying to get these corrupted mods. As long as you're in a squad of 4 and everyone runs a different key, you're gonna open the vault. you're gonna get the mod that's in there, whatever mod it is, unless someone decides to lag out and all that shit. That's the only time that something does go wrong. But other than that, that's technically how it is. So since this is exterminate, not capture, we're just gonna go and kill everybody while trying to find the vault. So like I said, it comes down to preference when you think about it, as far as capture versus exterminate. I still say capture is better because, for one, you don't have to kill the enemies. All you gotta do is get to the target. Alright, so while I'm burning everything trying to kill, I'm gonna see if I can try and find the vault, because that's what they're doing too. This is the beauty when it comes to either exterminate or capture. Just look around trying to find the vault, and there it goes right there. This one is decaying, so I'm just gonna stay here, and then I'm gonna message him saying decay, which is Brendan. He has the decaying key, so Brendan's gonna come over here. I'm gonna turn off my world on fire because, again, I'm burning energy for no reason. Alright, so here comes Brendan. Alright, so I'm just gonna go and wait. Yeah, he took it. I was moving too slow. It doesn't matter, but yeah. Alright, so now that we have that, no need to worry about that anymore. Just go and kill everybody, and then we'll just go to extraction. That's it. So let me take my waypoint off because we already got the vault open. Don't need to bother with the Cephalon. Actually, I need to, because again, even though I got through the other stuff, they actually gave me something else to do. So this one is actually, what is this? Yeah, the collapse found. It used to be, I think it's called infestation one, but now since I did that already, they gave me something different. So that's another thing that I'm gonna have to keep doing when I go through these vaults. Look for the Cephalon fragment, scan those, complete that, move on to the next one. So as of this point, just kill all enemies. Kill all enemies, lay the smack down. See, I would have been done with this a long time ago if it was capture, but again, based on preference, he wanted to exterminate. He may want to try and level up his stuff anyway, so again, that's probably his reason for picking exterminate. This ain't gonna take that long anyway. We just gotta kill a few more stragglers and we'll be on our way. Ember makes this a whole lot easier anyway. Just keep burning everybody. Keep burning away. Oh, heavy gunner. Okay, he's dead. Did he kill him? No. Okay, now he's dead. You got guys along the top side. Alright, now it's over there now. Just need to get close to him so I can knock his ass down. Shoot my Tigris, kill him. That other dude dead. But yeah, man, just corrupted mods are like the consistent way of getting platinum, because they don't lose their value. People know the price on corrupted mods, and if if person want to go and say, oh, this mod ain't all that good, it's easy, all that shit, it's like, no, either you get it here from the trade chat, or you go into the vaults like how I'm doing here. So they can't say anything else. There's only two ways. Either trade chat or go through the vaults. And if they try to say, oh, I'll transmutate that, you can't transmutate corrupted mods. That's the beauty when it comes to corrupted mods, which I like. You can't transmutate it, and it's only in one location that you can actually get these mods. I haven't been using Ivara that much. I already know she's OP as hell, but yeah. So, see, and there goes another one. Frail Momentum. That's another one that that's a corrupted mod. People don't sort for this, because again, it just gives you increased fire rate, but it takes away your damage. So it depends on the shotgun you want to have the damage on, but again, fire rate is always fine. So it depends on preference, but there goes another corrupted mod. So just keep doing runs like this. If you do it consistently, you'll get good corrupted mods like Transient or the Fleeting Expertise that you saw me pick up from the last run. So that's technically how it is. As far as with vault runs, you don't know what you're gonna get, but it's best to do the run because that's the mystery of it. It's like you never know. You never know. So that pretty much gonna conclude as far as with this video, as far as with corrupted mods. I'll be talking about syndicate mods in my next video. So I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace.